So, hello students, a very big update for CUET UG 26. Response sheet and answer key, provisional answer keys are out, and this video is the step-by-step guide for response sheet and answer key challenge process. Many students have asked me, sir, how to apply for the challenge for a respective, let's say, provisional answer key. Now, first and foremost, NTA public notice 9th June 26, display of provisional answer keys and question papers with recorded responses for answer key challenge of CUET UG 26. Timelines: the candidates who are not satisfied with provisional answer key may challenge the same by paying a fee of 200 rupees per question challenged as a non-refundable processing fee. The duration for answer key challenge is from 9th to 11th June 2026 up to 10 pm. Last date for payment is 11th June 2026 up to 11:50 pm. So these are the timelines. Important information is challenges made by the candidates will be verified by the panel of subject experts. If the challenge of any candidate is found correct, the answer key will be revised and applied in the response of all the candidates accordingly. Based on the revised final answer key, the result will be prepared and declared. Now, what is the procedure for challenge of provisional answer keys of CUET 26? Step 1 is, this is the website. You have to go to this website, cuet.nta.nic.in. This is the step 1. This will open, right? And when you scroll over here, you will come to here, candidate activity, and you have to click answer key challenge for CUET UG 2026. Once you click this, this will open. You have to input your application number, password, the CAPTCHA. After inputting all these things, this will open. Right? Now, this is view question paper. So, these here the question papers will be displayed. And here click to view challenge answer key. So, if you will click on these two, right, the question papers which you have appeared, the question papers will be displayed. This is how, right? So, if you will click over here, these two, the question papers will be displayed. Your responses, chosen option, whether you have marked it or not marked it, you have missed it, that will also be displayed over there. The correct option will not be displayed over there. That will be in the answer key. So, if you will click here, click to view challenge answer key. So, if you will click here, this will be open and you have to select the subjects, and once you will select the subjects, the answer keys will be displayed. So, for example, English language test paper, question number ID, correct options ID, and if you want to change or claim that this is not the correct option. So, this is the correct option ID, which is 2550. 2550. This will be a little bit darker than the remaining options. So, you can claim whether that this may not be the correct answer. You can claim this. So, for example, if we talk of English language, so let's see. This is the question ID 226895797428. Right, this is the question ID. This is the chosen option, option 2, and option 1 ID, option 2 ID, option 3 ID, option 4 ID. So, once you open the question paper and you will see your responses for every question, you have to go question by question, and this is your chosen option 2, and how to see how to see what is the correct option, because the correct option is not displayed over here. You have chosen this option, option 2. How to see what is the correct option? First, highlight it and copy it. You can use Ctrl+C as the command on the laptop or the desktop. You will see you will highlight it, Ctrl+C, and you go to the answer key and you do Ctrl+F. This will be displayed and you paste it. You paste it over here. Then this question ID, which is this question ID, this one, last is 7428. 7428. You can be directly shown that question ID. Last is 7428, 7428, right? The correct option is 2622. Let's see, 2622. 2622 means option 2, and if you have marked option 2 means this is your correct answer. This is your correct, right? This is not wrong. So option 2. And if your chosen option is not correct and you think the other option is correct, you can challenge that. And how to challenge that, I'll show you. So this way, by selecting, by first selecting this and then with control F pasting it, you can directly go to that question and question by question, because the order may not be the same. So if you'll see, this is question number 19 displayed serial number, but in the question paper it is question number 1. So you don't have to match the question numbers, you have to match the question IDs and then see the correct options. So question ID, correct option ID, and whether if you're correct, fine. If you're satisfied, fine. If you're not satisfied, you can challenge that the other option is correct. Or if you think all the 4 options are not correct, right, you can mark none of these also and challenge that this question should have none of these are the option, none of the options given were correct. So just once again, this is the question ID, chosen option, option ID. Just see from the answer keys, provisional answer keys, right? And then how to challenge it. So you can pick up any question, and if your option, you think that this is the correct option, or this is the correct option, or this is the correct option, or none of the option is correct, you can mark that. And then you have to save your claims. This you have to go for every subject and for every question, and if you are not satisfied for any question, right, you can claim that option. So save your claims, you have to click over here, save your claims, click OK to submit, click cancel if you want to add more challenges, right? Then you have to click OK. This is save your claims. Once you will click over save your claims, this will be displayed, click OK, and this will be displayed. So suppose I had just marked one of the option as none of these, you want to change it, or you want to save your claims and pay fees. Message is, after selecting all desired claims, proceed by clicking on save claims and pay fee. If you wish to submit supporting documents for your challenges to the answer key, please upload them as a single PDF file. Remember, one file for all the challenges, one file, right? For each of the answer keys, provisional answer keys, you have to upload one file for each of the provisional answer keys. So if you have 2 different provisional answer keys for 2 different slots, let's say in one slot you have appeared for 2 question papers, 2 subjects, another 3 subjects. So that ways, for each slot you have to input a single PDF file, right? For each of the slots. If you wish to submit support documents or challenges, please upload them as a single PDF file. Then you save your claims and pay fee, click OK to submit, click cancel if you want to add more challenges, OK, save challenges and pay fee. I just selected one question, modify your claims, and then online payment, and then you will be able to submit the challenges. This is how you can submit it. But be sure that if you want to challenge something, you have to be sure, you have to because those will be obviously tested and verified by subject matter experts over there, then only that will be accepted. So all the best and stay tuned with the IMS YouTube channel. Now the next steps obviously will be, once after this, most likely DU CSS portal will be opened as soon as possible now, from maybe tomorrow, maybe day after, let's see. Stay tuned with the IMS YouTube channel for all the updates, and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed so far. All the best, God bless you, and thank you.